Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing 33 Plays Into the Breach. My name is Stealwing 33 and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're on Island 2, the RST Corporation, and I am ready to go. I think on this island, we're going to focus mostly on getting corporate rep, so that way we can buy lots of shit on the next time we're able to, basically. But that being said, we're going to do this mission, defend the bombs. Defend the bombs. Alright, we can make that happen. It shouldn't be too hard. Not with the rusting hulks. Alright, well, this is pretty easy to deal with. First off, out the gate, Pappuccino. Second off, Jumppuccino. Third off, Cappuccino. There we go. Easy peasy. I don't know why everything's a cappuccino right now, but, you know, we're gonna live with it. The RST Corporation Island is actually one of the easier islands for us because every time we make a smoke tile using one of the desert tiles, it causes our life to be a little easier. Oh shit. Alright, this ain't great. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Do that to deal with that. Come over here. Jump you to do that. Blast you away. Perfect. That was a good, that was actually a really good turn. We eliminated 2 of the bugs. We still have this fucking alpha scorpion over here, and the blast beetle is like the worst. Okay, we do have a problem. We have a couple problems. So first things first, we'll eliminate that. I think we're gonna either we can't really afford to lose a bomb, can we? That's the only move we can make that works for this like setup, though. Reset turn, reset turn. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Because, like, one move we can make is we can come here and do this instead. That'll save the bomb. And block a spawn. So let's do that. Alright. And then we need to deal with this thing. I guess we don't need to deal with that thing. We could save 2 other buildings instead. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna let that one go off. That sucks. Losing grid power does blow. I would have preferred for this to have been a perfect mission, but you can't win them all. This turn's pretty easy to deal with. We just move away, blast you, bop you, then jump over. Alright, we need to give this guy the ability to do something offensive. The constant defense isn't great. We managed to do that. We only lost 1 grid power, which I think is fine. Because, like, we want corporate rep, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're not going to do the one that was, like, don't kill the volatile vac. That thing is the most annoying piece of shit mission in the whole game. Like, it's just absolutely the worst. Because, like, it basically is like, hey, don't do the main thing that you're supposed to do during the course of the game. And you're just like, yeah, sure, why not? We gotta push you onto the death tile, I think. Or you can just move onto it. That works too. Alright, well, let's... First things first. No, okay, so we can't do that. We have to kill this thing. Like, actively kill it, right? We can't do that either. Okay, hold on a minute. Here's what we're gonna do. Then you come here, shoot that, and then you jump. Boom! Easy. Easy. I forgot to rename our pilots as well, which isn't good. That's okay. That, the gonk droid is dead. Or this guy, the bomb beetle, is fucking dead. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. We do need to deal with the Scion. The Scion's gotta go. Giving them the +2 health is kind of annoying. Alright, so let's come over here. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Can you... Okay, so you can make it to where I want you to go. This isn't good. Right, we're gonna let the Scion live another turn in order to make some plays happen here. Oh, damn it. Alright, hold on a minute. That won't work either. That will work. But then what do we do about this Firefly? Let's keep it away from the plant, at least. We'll limit our damage to one building. And we'll take the hit on the artillery. Like, that sucks, right? But we're gonna have to live with it. You've got to be fucking kidding me right now. Like, actually fuck yourself, game. Alright, there we go. At least we puzzled that one out. Alright, end our turn. Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't need to move. But the problem with this one was we didn't kill that Scion the whole time. A lot of those moves would have been easier if we had killed the Scion. We would have been able to bump the Firefly into the Beetle and cause them both to die, which would have been easy. Oh, we had to kill 7 enemies. Damn it. Damn it. Smoke pellets is good. Especially if we can attach it to this guy. Apply smoke on self or allies. Yeah, but I don't really care about that. But, I mean, I guess we'll take it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That gives him an offensive capability. That's why it's important. Defending the train is relatively easy, all things considered. I say relatively because the train can sometimes get into some nasty situations. Case in point, like, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. But it's something we can deal with here. It's the attack order. Alright. That bug's deceased. We're blocking a spawn. We have the ability to produce smoke pellets, so if we get... We want our science unit to get surrounded. I know that that doesn't sound right, but... Wait, hold on a minute. That's a bad turn. That's a bad move. When we can do this instead. All we have to do is keep the train alive. The train can get damaged once, and we'll still get corporate rep. And the island bonus is gone, so it's not like I'm concerned about that or anything. But, so let's do that. That's pretty easy. Can't deal with this guy because there's no way for us to jump into him. So what we'll do instead is we'll blast that like that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll just let that building take damage. Again, not ideal. But the smoke gets a little crazy after a while. Losing like one grid defense every mission is a little hazardous, but it's alright. As long as we stay above 4, I think we'll be okay. Because we can always do like this mission, get some back. We can actually get away with blasting the hell out of the Scion for once. Come over here and bop you into the wall. Then flip jump turn this guy. There we go. That smoke actually is kind of helpful. Alright, let's eliminate you. Flip jump turn this guy. And push you onto the Cataclysm. That should deal with most of this. Easy. Cool. Not so bad. Unfortunately, I think Science Droid's going to get cut off, which isn't going to be great. These are all going to be flyers. Which means I guess it's best that Science Droid is over there, but... That's right. We'll park you in the middle and just hang out. You can't attack this guy or that guy because of the locations that they're on. Two wasps and a scorpion, huh? Well, it shouldn't matter too much. The scorpions can't actually damage Science Droid, so... Blast you off into the abyss. Jump you. Blast you into the abyss. That guy's deceased as well. Oh, and we hit the goal. I didn't even realize it was kill 7 enemies. I was just protecting the batteries. Just going about my business here. Not too bad. None too shabby. Another good island, I think. Well, so far so good. We'll see how the corporate tower goes. We have 1 extra power. Let's install it here. We'll take out the movement. And we'll put in +1 damage. No, let's not do that. Let's put in the move. We'll give him health as well. Might as well. Alright. Got some filthy Vec. There we go. I might have put the airplane too far away. Blast you away. So that way you can come down here and blast you away. And you can come over here and shoot that guy to death. Not too bad. Not too bad. We gotta be careful with the Alpha Scorpions. They're fucking nuts. The Scorpion leader, rather. Alright, so let's blast you. Bop everything. I kind of want to start... we gotta kill the Scorpion leader, so we have to start putting damage down on it. So let's start. It's time to start. Rock concert movement number 1. The up and down fist bump. Ready, go. You guys ever see Blue Man Group? Not seen Blue Man Group. Highly recommend Blue Man Group, actually. Very fun. Good time. I was thinking of how to be cheeky-breaky about it, and maybe, like, end up killing, or, like, smoking and killing most of them, but, like, this seems to be the best course of action here, I think. He's gonna do no damage to us because of the shield. Depending on where the Scorpion leader goes. Okay, well, like, that's not ideal. Let's... let's blast everything. Come down here and jump over the Scorpion leader again. We're not going to kill the Scorpion leader, which sucks, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. We still won, so there are worse things that could have happened here. Rustic Hulks continue to be, like, super good. Just the absolute best here. Let's swap around the mech pilots a little bit. Just a little bit. Ally immune is good. Alright, let's spend rep. We don't need to... unless they have, like... smoke drop's actually pretty good. Alright, we're gonna buy smoke drop. And then a reactor core. And we're gonna give you smoke drop. Smoke drop's nice because it's passive. Which makes it much stronger than you would think it would be. There we go. Smoke generator is now much more powerful. So this now does essentially 2 damage in a 5-block AoE, which makes it crazy. And we also have smoke pellets, which is a 4-block 2 damage AoE. It's pretty good. Pinnacle Robotics. All right, let's go. Island 3. The humans employed at Pinnacle are just as important as the sentient machines. We must stop the Vec to save all life. All right. We don't really need power, so we're gonna go here anyway, because I feel like this mission's not gonna be particularly difficult. Which might just be me being cocky, but we are gonna start getting some of the, like, the harder Vec to deal with. The Leapers and the Tri-Spitters in particular are pretty nasty. That guy's frozen, so we don't have to worry about him. Frozen like Elsa. So, what do we need to deal with a lot here. I don't want to get frozen, so let's come over here. Let's... come over here. Shoot here to stop you from doing that. Stop you from doing that. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. Because this guy doesn't have 5 HP anymore. So... the problem is that this is a ranged unit, right? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna lose 1 grid power, but it doesn't matter. There's a better way to do... there's a better way to have dealt with that. Now that I'm thinking about it. And the better way was to use smoke pellets. That thing I literally just got to drop smoke on both of these units. And then deal with this unit. We could have done that without taking grid power, is essentially what I'm getting at. All the buildings in ice, we no longer need to worry about damaging them, or worry about damage to them for at least a turn. They don't take damage the first time they take damage when they're iced over like that. Alright, deal with that. Nuke you away. Come back over here. End our turn. Yeah, these buildings aren't going to take damage, so we don't need to worry about them for right now. As you can see, there's actually a mech unit that does that kind of stuff later, which is really good, if you can get used to it. So we don't have to worry about any of these mech. Any of them. They're all stupid. I think the biggest issue we're going to run into is the fact that, like, I'm not able to, like, move over here at all anymore. Which is mildly annoying, but I don't think it's a big deal. No, we're good. We don't need to make it. We don't need to do his pulse. We don't need a shield anywhere. He did let out that leaper, though. Alright, well, this is the easiest move of my life. Doesn't matter if we get frozen, we don't take any damage from it. Easiest turn of my life. Boom, easy. Polish that one up. Should probably take the other pilot out of the science mech. The science mech doesn't get a lot of kills every match, every round, every mission. Mission's the word I want to use. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're good. Alright, let's go. Next mission. We're just gonna plow through. We might as well finish up this island while we're here. Now, this one's difficult because we don't control the robots. They lay down landmines and run around all over the place. Which is fine. Except when they can't move. These mines do freeze stuff, which is cool. Also, holy shit, that's a lot of problems, like, right off the start here. Okay, here's one thing we can do. Mess you three up. You come here. Mess these two up. And then let's get this and push you into the water. That way we don't have to deal with you later. He's going to take 1 damage, but that's fine. Time pod's been saved. Everything else is taking 2 damage. frozen. Highly annoying. Okay, here's what we'll do. Jump. Come down. Blast. And then pop. Good. Now these two are dead, so we don't have to worry about them. You're frozen, so I don't have to worry about you for right now. Alright, so pop. Why don't you repair? And we'll centralize you so that way you can get around to everybody. Stormy weather, we got an achievement. That's I think that's deal 15 damage with lightning smoke in a match, which is not difficult to do when you do the kind of builds that I like to do with the rusting hulks. Undo that then. We'll just chill out. He's gonna take it in the shield. Just repair you, just to be safe. And then we'll hang out. I guess I could, like... There you go, you're dead. Easy. Alright. Actually... No, we're done. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. We won this mission, put a couple Vec on ice. It's pretty easy. All things considered, that's one of the easier ones. Those like ice-laying mine robots are like really good. Bethany Jones started a mission with a shield. She's really good if you have the ice mechs, because one of the ice mechs, you can't be frozen by your own abilities if you play with the ice mech. Plus one mech reactor actually sounds really good, so we will replace you with her. Because then we can do this, do that, put another one in and get the health back up to 4, which sounds very useful. I don't know if we'll take Bethany into the next timeline, but we'll see. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do this one? Defend robot factories. Let's do the robot factories. Because then, like, if we need more power after this, then we can always do... one of the other ones. Perfect. The airplane starts with a shield, which is great. Good. Acceptable. Okay. Do I have control over you? It's a laser mech. I hope you're not one of those asshole mechs that attacks me all the time. There that is. The laser mech is on now. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously? Alright, fine. That's an asshole thing right there. Perfectly good Vec nearby. I got it. Let's fuck up Stealwing's day. Fuck it right up. Alright, because now we have to deal with you. Son of a bitch. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. That way we dealt with 2 units at once at least. Come here, do this. And then we'll smoke bomb right here. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not ideal, but that's what we'll do. Luckily, the Scion's damage buff doesn't affect electric smoke damage. Another reason why electric smoke damage is, like, the best in the game. I'll fight anyone who disagrees. Do it like that. Blast you away. And park you in the way with your shield. Wait, undo. We gotta do it like that. We don't have a choice. How much damage do you do? 1. And acid? Acid's bad. Acid causes you to take double damage while it's applied to you. It's a pretty nasty debuff, to be completely honest. But we're just gonna have to live with it. These mechs are the worst. Okay, so that's not going to work. There's no reason for us to do that because it's not going to work at all. Because, like, okay, my plan here is to do this. That guy's deceased. I guess we'll at least fire at it. This building's going to take damage. We're going to lose grid defense. But neither of the robot factories are destroyed, so I guess that's fine. Would have been nice if maybe the 25% chance. 1 in 4. It's pretty good. Just saying, game. There's some XCOM odds. We'll check the coal plant. And with less than 4 mech damage, isn't that difficult to perform? Alright, I think that this will be okay. Like, okay, here's the strat. here's the strat. All right, deceased, almost deceased. Not bad for a single turn. The fucking smoke drop is the best thing, and it's the best thing you can ask for as the Rusting Hulks. It's so good. It's good in general. Don't get me wrong, but as the Rusting Hulks, it's like so much better because it's an offensive tool at the same time. Deceased, and deceased. How are we going to do this? Well, obviously we come down here and nuke the Scion from orbit. Then we come over here. No, we smoke everything. We're going to use you to block a spawn. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. My shield's down! Come over here. Flip, jump, turn you to death. Blast you into oblivion. Save the time pod. Easy. Thumbs up. You don't actually need to do that, by the way, that last action where you actually have to pick up the time pod. You don't have to do that. It just makes it a lot safer and easier to protect it if you pick it up during the course of the mission. But if it's there at the end of the mission, it still counts. So, like, you don't actually need to pick it up. I did it to be cheeky-breaky. The Taurus Cannon isn't bad. That's the weapon the tank mech starts out with from the Rift Walkers. Which is alright. I mean, there are worse things that you could be having. We're gonna do that. It makes her a little bit more flexible. And with the shield in place, it allows us to... The shield to make her safe, so we don't need the HP. The HP would be good. I'm not saying it wouldn't be, but We don't need it. But the double range is great because it also lets us attack multiple units at once, which is nice. Alright, we have to take out the Scion leader before we kill anything else. But I think that's going to have to wait. Because we're going to have a problem here, I think. Smoke. Yeah, well, so we can do this. We can do this while... Oh, no. Oh, thank God. I forgot that those things have 1 HP. Oh, my God. That was almost really bad. We have to kill... That's why we have to kill the Scion leader first. The Scion Abomination is the worst. Because if you don't kill it, it makes everything else explode when it dies, which is bad. Luckily, this turn should be pretty easy for us to deal with, because we're going to basically jump over you. This guy's now deceased. You're no longer a problem. You're now shooting an ally, and everything else is fine. Good. And we got another achievement. Best of the best. For getting everybody leveled up to max. Which is very useful. Especially as we head into the final mission here. Is it going to be worth taking acid to kill this guy? Probably. Alright. Again, smoke drop, probably one of the best things we could have asked for this team. It's just so good. It's a 4 damage, like a 5 area, 2 damage nuke that just drops from fucking orbit. It's so good. It's just so good. And I don't know, man. I will dispute anybody who wants to say that it isn't, because you fucking wrong. You just wrong. Jump that. Worth taking acid to do a little bit of damage to this thing? No, not really. Just smoke more of this area over here. It's going to be real difficult for this thing to get to somewhere where it's going to be able to do rock damage. Nah, totally fine. Easy shit. Super good. Super good. We're having a great time right now, to be completely honest. Is that a perfect island? Save Pinnacle accomplishing every objective. Got Abe Ismao. Ismao? Mechs gains armored. Ooh. That's really good. But so is Smoke Mortar. I don't think we don't have enough room for more stuff, I think. So I think we'll take Abe. And unfortunately that does mean Isla Brennan, you're retired, lady. We're gonna spend rep. We're gonna sell our 2 other pilots. Special pilots are always better. Heavy artillery is pretty good. Potential to launch multiple? I wish I knew what that meant. That does sound interesting. They have power available for you. We have 11 rep to spend. So here's the thing. I'm tempted to, like, full kit our guys. But I don't really want any of these, right? Fuck it. We're gonna buy as many power cores as we can. And then with that, we will do this. You're already fully outfitted. And we'll definitely take shield friendly. Shield friendly is another one of those ones that, like, might just be really useful all the time. If we can get 1 more power core, I would like to get +1 use for the smoke. That sounds great. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the last one, and then we'll head into the final mission. You can do the final mission after you do 2 islands. but it gets harder and you get a bigger reward if you complete all of the islands and then the final mission. But the final mission's rough. It's like really tough, regardless of how many times you take it or how many islands you take. Even at 2 islands, it's pretty difficult. I think I've only beaten it once, and it was with like the Blitzkrieg, because we got really lucky and ended up with like a bunch of things. They're like, your units are all immune to electrical damage, which is fucking crazy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys like what you saw, let me know. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. If you really like what you saw, leave a like. Helps the channel grow. Helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!